Alrighty, chat. Welcome back to more Ace Combat Zero. Yeah, let's just pick up where we left off. We got some documentary to watch.
My pulse raced at the astounding accomplishments of the mercenary known as Demon Lord. I forgot about my job and read everything I had on hand. Around the time Demon Lord received his nickname, South Belka showed signs of weariness regarding the war. Because the region was set up as a defense line to protect the birthplace of Belka in the north, the people's dissatisfaction had reached a climax. The cities declared themselves demilitarized and peacefully surrendered to the Allied forces. Unable to establish a defensive position, the Belkan army kept retreating to the north. The end of the war was fast approaching. I was given an opportunity to interview the former aces of the Belkan Air Force. Back then, they were the masters of the sky, and they had also known him. So I crossed the border to follow his trail. I wanted to capture the war and the Demon Lord from their point of view, to capture the voices of those who were there. Indigo Team Commander, former member of the Belkan Air Force, 7th Air Division, 51st Tactical Fighter Squadron, Dmitri Heinrich, an ace whose precision and grace in flying earned him the title of Blue Heron. Today he has his hands full with the family business.
That day, right before I deployed, my airspace assignment was changed. Initially, my squadron was assigned to the stable Eastern Front. That was changed to Area B7R, the round table where casualties were recorded at a fearsome pace. It's also the place where I met him. It was just 2 planes, him and an eagle. And yet our lead force didn't stand a chance against them. I could tell he was good, and it was going to be bad for us. But there was something else I noticed. He hesitated. A vulnerability that can be exploited. I was certain I would win. The pilot was still young. He had yet to master the rules of combat. But in the end, I was shot down.
Gelb Team's number 2, former member of the Belkan Air Force, 5th Air Division, 23rd Tactical Fighter Squadron, Rainer Altman. He flew the skies of Directus during the capital's liberation, and he's still there to this day.
It is a really cool way of giving story, right?
I met him above this very sky. I can still hear the sound of the missile alerts from that day. I received an order to fly to Directus on my way back from an intercept mission on the southern defense line. The order itself wasn't unusual. We kept being deployed from one mission to the next without receiving even the basic maintenance. But the situation was the same all around. We were late reaching the operational space. The station squadrons had already retreated, and warning bells were going off in the city. And the people were looking up to his plane, high above the sky. I couldn't see any emotion in his maneuvers. I didn't feel like I was fighting against a human being. I wanted to end that battle as quickly as possible.
Yeah, they're like giving all this perspective, of basically the boss
Silver
enemies
Team
that you shoot
Commander,
down.
former member of the Belkan Air Force, 51st
Get
Air
perspective,
Division, 126th Tactical Fighter Squadron.
Very, very creative way of handling it.
Dietrich Kellerman. He was once the top ace of Belka and a fiery instructor at the Air Force Academy.
Yeah, these are 3
In
squadrons we shot down
1995, the Belkan Air Force sent
so
him
far.
to the front lines to bolster troop morale.
He was good. From what I'd heard about him, I thought he was still just a young mercenary. But he matured since then.
Hey, they're talking about us.
He still wasn't perfect, but I could see he had come a long way towards understanding the rules of combat. What's important on the battlefield is to let go of hate, to survive, and to adhere to the rules you've set for yourself. These are the rules I've taught my students. And when I saw him, I could tell my time was done. A new generation had inherited the sky. There was no more need for an old soldier like me.
Every time I flew with him, his skill stood out. He was unstoppable. He was cool-headed and proud. A combat professional. Demon Lord fit him perfectly. Maybe the man was blessed by the goddess of war. Before long, everyone had taken notice of him. More and more would show up to watch him go off on sortie. Mercenaries or maintenance crew, it didn't matter. People wanted to burn his image to their memories. Hell, they weren't the only ones.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting, you know, like the 3 games in the PS2 trilogy. First one uses anime-style illustrations. Second one uses in-game CG, 3D. And this one uses live-action FMV. It was a very experimental period, I guess.
The Allied forces have decided that all Belkan war production must be stopped to expedite the end of the war, and has requested our participation in this operation. The operation will primarily involve the bombing of ground facilities by the Allied forces bombers. Your mission is to support those bombers and attack enemy facilities. We have achieved near total air supremacy over the target area, but don't let your guard down. There may still be sporadic resistance.
And yeah, so I think the other thing I really like about Ace Combat is that, you know, the player character is like, you know, the silent, like the non-speaking, anonymous type hero, you know? The silent protagonist, that's the term I'm thinking of. It's a silent protagonist, you know, so, but they still build up a lot of characterization, and they handle it in a very creative way because it is entirely built on the actions that you as the player perform in-game. And that's what people react to, you know? Especially in this game, where the entire premise is like, it's a historical documentary about what you, the player, did during this old war. And they don't actually, and they keep it very mysterious, you know, like, oh, it was this very mysterious character that, you know, nobody really knew much about. There's no record of him in the history books and everything, because they keep it very vague like that. But they focus on the important stuff, the achievements that you as the player accomplish. So, yeah, it is a very interesting way of handling the silent protagonist, I think. And like, you know, who knew this would come from a game that has like a realistic military plane on the front of the cover, right? Anyway. I could probably buy a weapon. No, I can't afford any of the bombs. I'll have to wait a little longer. It's alright, I can handle it with my regular missiles. Anyways, Osea is winning now. We are pushing deep into Belkan territory.
Calm to it, all units. I've confirmed a burning city up ahead. That must mean the bombing started.
Cover the Allied bombers. Eliminate all ground and aerial threats.
Let's move.
Yeah, the Belkan War is very World War II/Cold War coded.
All bombers. Remove Belkan's ability to counterattack. Priority is placed on destruction over accuracy. Initiate bombing sequence. Bravo!
You know how back in World War II, the Allied forces bombed Dresden, Germany, and it became quite controversial because of the, accusations of indiscriminate bombing and a lot of civilians dying and stuff.
Enemy armored vehicle destroyed. A tomahawk just hit the city. Are those guys serious?
Yeah, real war is a lot less pretty than media usually likes to make it out to be.
Belkan planes are giving us cover. Take down those planes first. This is DJ. Something strange is going on down there. The number of burning areas just suddenly increased.
Yeah, they're going. Belkan's going scorch earth now. But like destroy everything on the way out, so that the Oceans and Allied forces don't have anything to pick up. No salvage, no nothing.
Well, we appreciate the help. We'll be moving on.
Yeah, war crimes. War crimes are happening. Oh boy.
Get out of Hoffnung. We don't have anything more to do here. Hoffnung has fallen to the Allied forces.
Well, we're being nice about it, but it looks like our friends are doing a lot of the work for us, even if we don't feel like doing it. They're gonna do it anyway.
How am I supposed to do that? We're carrying a wounded soldier. So this is the price we pay for losing.
Yeah. This is the ugly side of war, I guess, the real part. There you are. Yeah, things like this did happen in World War II. So, you know. Props on them for, like, dealing with this stuff. You're even given the choice of if you want to engage in the, you know, in the indiscriminate bombing yourself. And if you do, you get more money! You asshole.
Down all Belkan fighters. Ignore the civilians.
Yeah, this isn't the only game to deal with the War is Hell theme, but
Fans in Block D. Join up with Fifth Company from Block C. Don't leave anything behind for the Allied forces. Mission objective fulfilled. All units, return to base. Damn them all.
Nobody knew why they were fighting anymore. All I felt at that point was sadness for the world. That's why I...
we're getting into the hit. You know, we're past the happy part.
Pursued by Allied forces, the Belkan forces have taken flight, abandoning Hoffman. Without military production capabilities, Belka is in a bind. We were also able to confiscate samples of what seemed to be experimental weapons from the abandoned war factories, before Belka had time to use them.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and adjust the volume real quick. I think the music is a little too loud, so let me just drop that back down a little bit. I raised it for the flamenco. Now it's a little too loud though, so let me just... That should do it. The Stage of Apocalypse. June 6, 1995.
There are still pockets of resistance holed up in the industrial city of Sudentor. Although fleeing, the Belkan army continues to fight back and are using the Baldreich Mountains as a final line of defense in an attempt to prevent our army from reaching northern Belka. For this mission, we would like you to assist the Allied ground troops by clearing the skies of enemy fighters. The South Belka munitions factory is located in Sudentor, which means the remaining troops, although few in number, are well outfitted. Head to the designated operations rendezvous location, point 203.
Ravage, wow. These mission code names are getting more and more aggressive. Hey, you recognize that castle?
Talking to your girl over the radio.
That was in Ace Combat 5. Remember the...
Crow team, do
Yeah.
you read me? Head for Voltrike to take out any remnant
Yeah, it's
forces
where Harlem was
Vulcans
being
could have
held.
positioned out there.
But also the area around it, you know?
Golem 2, what's the problem? You're behind.
Don't worry, I'll catch up.
Everything looks so pristine right
Is there a
now.
problem with your craft? I'm just sad.
Emergency transmission from Allied HQ. A Belkan bomber squadron equipped with nuclear weapons has taken off for Ustio.
What?
Enemy bombers are approaching this airspace. Golem team, Crow team, head to intercept.
Crow 1, roger. Crow 2, moving to engage enemy. I'll stop him. This war would end if he blew everything up.
Lexi?
There's someone down there I have to protect. We can't let them use those nukes.
Do whatever it takes to stop them.
Everything is going according to plan. No changes are necessary at this time.
Prepare to engage enemy. 5 miles remaining. 4 miles remaining.
I see them. Enemy fighters with nukes.
This is Eagle Eye to Golem 1. Don't hold back this time. Shoot them all.
Tail gunner? Tail gunner. Or it could be the escorts. Might have been the escorts.
We must carry on our duty.
To planes. No, 3 planes are down. But this has no bearing on our plans.
Oh boy. Taking on a lot of damage.
AWACS. There are too many enemy crafts. Please identify the craft with the nuclear weapon.
You'll have to shoot all of them down. To all units in this airspace, stop the nuclear attack. Shoot down all Belkan bombers.
Warning. Change course immediately. Return to base or you'll get shot down. The enemy's attacking each other? Eliminate anyone who attempts to interfere.
The Belkans are fighting amongst themselves now too. Infighting.
Don't worry about that now. Just concentrate on shooting down those bombers.
This is perfect. Let's use it against them.
Oh shit.
Golem 1 is going down.
Took a few too many missiles to the tailpipe when I was flying in a straight line. I'll be a little more careful.
DJ, don't even think about talking to your girl over the radio.
I wouldn't do that during a job.
Crow team, do you read me? Head for Voltrike to take out any remnant forces the Belkans could have positioned out there. Golem 2, what's the problem? You're behind.
Don't worry, I'll catch up. This is PJ from Crow Team. Golem 2, is there a problem with your craft? I'm just sad.
Emergency transmission from Allied HQ. A Belkan bomber squadron equipped with nuclear weapons has taken off for Ustio.
What?
Enemy bombers are approaching this airspace. GOM team, Crow team, head to intercept.
Crow 1, roger. Crow 2, moving to engage enemy. I'll stop them. This war would end if they blew everything up. We can't let them use those nukes.
Do whatever it takes to stop them. Prepare to engage enemy. 5 miles remaining. 4 miles remaining.
I see them. Enemy fighters with nukes.
This is Eagle Eye to GOM 1. Don't hold back this time. Shoot them all.
Now. Man, I thought I was so careful.
Crew 3 to AWACS. There are too many enemy crafts. Please identify the craft with the nuclear weapon.
You'll have to shoot all of them down. To all units in this airspace, stop the nuclear attack. Shoot.
Oh wow.
GOM 1 is going down.
Okay, those tail gunners are actually doing a lot of damage. I have to be. Their anti-air machine guns are actually legit dangerous. Okay, okay.
I wouldn't do that during a job.
Gotta be a little more mindful about that. Normally, anti-air machine gun fire is just whatever.
Crow team, do you read me? Head for Goldring to take out any remnant
AC-7 machine guns are just there to take away your no damage medals.
GOM 2, what's the problem? You're behind.
They do scratch damage, but they're really annoying if you're going for no damage.
This is PJ from Crew Team. Call 2, is there a problem with your craft?
In the previous games, like in the PS2 trilogy, they're a lot less accurate, but I guess they do more damage? Probably.
Emergency transmission from Allied HQ. A Belkan bomber squadron equipped with nuclear weapons has taken off route to you.
What?
Enemy bombers are approaching this airspace. GOM team, Crow team, head to intercept.
Crew 1, roger. Crew 2, moving to engage enemy. I'll stop them. This war would end if they blew everything up. We can't let them use those nukes.
Do whatever it takes to stop them. Prepare to engage enemy. 5 miles remaining. 4 miles remaining.
I see them. Enemy fighters with nukes.
This is Eagle Eye to GOM 1. Don't hold back this time. Shoot them all. Two planes. No, 3 planes are down. But this has no bearing on our plans. We must carry out our duty.
A lot of targets, dude.
Crew 3 to AWACS. There are too many enemy crafts. Please identify the craft with the nuclear weapon.
You'll have to shoot all of them down. To all units in this airspace, stop the nuclear attack. Shoot down all Belkan bombers.
Belkans did it. We know they did that, but still. Ah! Pixie! 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 Damn. He actually shot me down. Oops. Oh, we start back here? Oh, okay, fine. Okay, I didn't know he actually could shoot you down. In my defense, I didn't know he actually could shoot you down. I let plot get in the way of me not dying. True. I've roleplayed too much. God, it is really effective though, isn't it? I genuinely thought he would just buzz you and then fly off. I didn't realize he could actually kill you. Okay, Chad, we'll speedrun it.
If we even miss one of those bombers, we lose.
Warning. Change course immediately. Return to base or you'll get shot down.
My XLAAs are doing work.
The enemies attacking each other? Eliminate anyone who attempts to interfere. They're no longer our allies. Don't hesitate to shoot them down.
Don't worry about that now. Just concentrate on shooting down those bombers.
This is perfect. Let's use it against them. Take them out while they're still confused. Now we're destroying the entire country.
There's a lot of fighters on me though.
Stand by
Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. We let one get away, but like, it was scripted, so I guess it doesn't matter. Pixie, don't do it. Pixie. Pixie, where you going? Well, there he goes. It's dead silent, man. There's no music.
This is where we go our separate ways.
Wow.
We were unable to confirm if the enemy squadron you engaged was equipped with nuclear weapons. We don't know all the details yet, but multiple nuclear detonations have been verified within the Belkan border. It is also unclear whether or not Galm 2, who disappeared during the mission, is still alive. We will continue our search efforts, but at this point there's not much hope. Our communications network is still down due to the nuclear explosions. Remain on standby until conditions improve.
What a presentation on that, huh?
June 6th, 1995. I was still in school at the time, but I'll never forget the images I saw on the news that day. The Belkans set off 7 nuclear explosions on their own soil. Maybe their old militaristic leaders couldn't stand the idea of Allied forces invading their land, and declared to the world that the land to the north was the Holy Land of Belka. According to official records, more than 12,000 people died. It was a grand self-sacrifice that engulfed all. The only thing remaining was the desolate landscape. How did the people of Belka feel about what they saw? And what did he think of it when he looked down on it from the sky?
Once again, an open-ended question directed to you, the player. There's never an answer, but you will have the answer.
We have discovered remaining enemy troops gathered in the Yering mine area in northwest Belka. Numerous divisions of the Belkan army refuse to accept the change in government and are disobeying the command to disband. Your mission is to clear out the remaining Belkan troops, and if the reports are accurate, there are still plenty of them. The Higher Lark base, located in Osean territory, has been arranged for your refueling. If your tank is low, go there and they'll help you out. To compensate for the losses in Galm Team, Crow Team will be joining you. We're counting on your best performance yet.
With the mood still low, they're pushing you right into another mission. Stone Age, wow. These operation names, man, they're getting on the nose. Really on the nose. Alright. Spread bomb. But yeah, oof. I guess in hindsight, it makes sense, right? The Belkans are so, bitter about everything, right? Because it's one thing for us to, like, just liberate the old territories and everything, but then, you know, the firebombing of Hofnung, all this other stuff, you can really, like, you know, feel how high tensions were back then. Hey, it's the motif. The motif's in the hangar now. Oh, hell, the finite and infinite is unrelated. No one could foresee that the history of two would become one.
You are cleared for takeoff.
Out on the snowy mountains again.
Altitude restrictions canceled. Return to your mission. Good luck.
Golem 1, this is PJ. I will now join you as Golem 2. I'll be flying under your command now. Give me orders at any time.
Anyways,
Fly as Golem's number 2.
yep, EJ is replacing Big C.
And by the way, PJ stands for Patrick James.
Oh, okay.
And I like to play polo. You know, the game with the horses. Maybe we should get going now.
No, keep talking. Go ahead.
Return line is located on the west side of the operation airspace. Pass over this line whenever you need repairs or supplies.
It's too bad about Pixie. I guess we won't be flying the skies together anymore.
see those feel as fun to do as those feel fun to do even back then. Oh hey, hello. Where you going, buddy? You spawn in and immediately start fleeing the battlefield? Where you going, buddy? Where do you think you're going? Come back here. Come back here. I got you for half an hour. You can't escape me.
Radar lock. Damn mercenary. Haven't you learned enough? But you're not a real hero till you're dead. Warning! Inbound missile! Golem 1, missile evaded.
Oh wow, they all died.
Locked on. Golem 1, Box 2.
Why would a place like that have such a large amount of armaments?
AA guns destroyed.
Warning! The enemy's tracking you on radar! Missile incoming! Deflect! I should be able to fly like Golem 1 without any unnecessary maneuvers.
Radar lock.
There aren't any unnecessary maneuvers. Immediately does a barrel roll.
Ground forces look
Well, an
like
aileron roll. A barrel roll is actually something different, chat. You know that?
Box 2.
What Star Fox calls a barrel roll is actually called an aileron roll. A barrel roll is something entirely different.
These guys are well trained. They're a well-disciplined group.
Locked on. It shouldn't be that tough if there's only 2 of them. Release FAE bomb. Locked on. Transfer is complete up to number 6. The rest will be done soon. There's nothing to worry about. Drop the partitions.
Warning! The enemy's tracking you on radar! Missile incoming! Deflect!
I missed. Box 2. Missile off target. Missile hit.
Com 2! Fox 2!
Locked on. Missed. There's a bandit flying overhead.
Warning! The enemy's tracking you on radar!
Missile off target. Damn, it didn't connect.
I'll go after some other targets.
Missile launched. Need platoon synchronized pilots to duty. That's what they're here for. Radar lock. The enemy threat level is down. Continue to engage.
Alright, time to hit the return line. Could use a restock.
Missile warning.
Fox 2! Fox 2! Missile off target.
You know, Zero's a lot more generous of time, I'm noticing. Compared to 4 and 5.
You're close to the return line. Maintain your current heading to
Compared to
return
4 and 5,
base.
Zero seems a lot more lenient on time.
Begin line
Although
of
they're making it harder in terms of like actual combat though. Yeah, for making S is probably stricter. But like, you know, in terms of like failing out on destruction missions or stuff, it doesn't happen as much. They give you a lot of time for these destruction missions.
Locked on. Approaching gun range. Missile off target. Missile launched. Column 1, Fox 2.
Yeah, 7's a little more feisty. When it comes to that stuff. Which, speaking of 7, I will be playing 7 after we finish 0. We finally caught up our way to the modern time. So that should be fun.
Warning! The enemy's tracking you on radar. I missed. Fox 2!
Radar lock. Enemy armored vehicle destroyed.
I can't draw them in far enough to chase me. Got him in my pipper.
Release MAE bomb.
Screw everything in this general vicinity.
There's 2 of them. The Demon 1 went towards your platoon. Are you sure there's only 2? Confirm.
Warning! The enemy's tracking you on radar.
Alright, another bombing run. I've got 5 fuel explosives left.
Radar lock.
That is one huge facility.
The enemy threat level has dropped off even more.
Most of it is yellow though.
What's that huge hangar for?
All planes have left the hangar. There's oil loaded up on the ship.
I can't fuel air explosive bomb there without affecting my pathing.
Missile launched.
I mean, if they're precision strikes. Oh well.
Did you release the warnings on the transport ship? Radar lock. Column 1, box
Is it
2.
behind the wall? It's behind the wall.
Column 1, missile launched.
Oh! Wait! You recognize this place? I just realized what place this is, yeah. That's the mountain where they start the... where they used to store the nukes. That's from 5. You know, we flew up here and then we blew up the entrance. You remember that? That's where we are.
Radar lock.
That's really cool that they're using some of the old locations. Alright, alright. I'll just bomb these two.
Release FAE bomb.
A little bit of collateral damage, but such is life. Hey, Typhoons. Eurofighters. 7 o'clock.
The enemy's tracking you on radar. Missile break. Missile off target. Shack on the target. Bandits in gun range. Warning, the enemy's locked onto you. Radar lock. Missed. Missile break. Approaching gun range. Box 2. Missile off target. Locked on. Column 1, box 2. Bandits in gun range. Missed.
Oh.
Nice kill, Column 1.
Oh, that was the score requirement. We didn't even need to go to the north,
All attack
the
targets
top
have
right
been
part of it.
destroyed. Calm team, not bad for a couple of rookies.
Whew. All right.
Alright. Destruction mission.
The mission to clear out remaining Belkan resistance was a success. As to the intended purpose for using the giant hangar described in the report, rest assured that intelligence is looking into the matter.
That's all we have to say right now. Typhoons are Eurofighters, so it's a collaboration between a bunch of EU countries from what I remember. But yes, Britain does use them. The final overture.
We've received a report that remaining Belkan troops are converging on Belka's northeast coast of Anfang. The enemy is deploying land, sea, and airstrike teams. These troops refuse to accept the Belkan interim government's official capitulation and are adamantly resisting. In light of the current political situation, this mission will be a top-secret operation carried out entirely by mercenaries.
That seems a little dirty,
The mission
but
will be called Operation Bloom and will be divided into 3 separate areas.
Operation Broom. Clean up the remaining insurgents for us while we negotiate
Along the coast.
the dissolution of
The
Belka.
Mercury strike team will engage land units and enemy fighters that are using the tunnel as a makeshift airbase. The Jupiter strike team will be responsible for maintaining air superiority after the Mars and
Wait, no,
Mercury
this isn't
teams
it.
have completed
This isn't it
their
yet.
missions. This operation will begin at 1600 when the capitulation ceremony
pressed too
takes
quickly.
place in Lumen. Mars team will strike first, followed by
But alright, okay, it's another split path one. Got it. Air to ground, or air to air. Let's do air to air. But yeah, whew. Tell the two AI drones to, yeah. But yeah, wow, oof. So, they're negotiating Belka's surrender and dissolution now. But now Osia's like, we don't want to publicly look like we're beating up everybody who's not agreeing to surrender. Send in the mercenaries. They can do it. Political. Political. Alright, let's do a little air to air.
Golf team, take out Belka's remnant forces assembled at the coastline. Com 1, engage. We're broadcasting live from the signing ceremony here in Lumen. Senior officials from each nation have come here in hopes of a peaceful solution. Belka's military forces will be reduced, and tension with neighboring countries will come to an end.
Oh yeah. That's totally what's gonna happen.
The agreement will be covered in detail at a later broadcast. What are they doing here? Bandits in gun range. There's no doubt now. It really is the demon moment. He's the one that's been killing everyone. Our convictions will not waver. Missile warning.
Slippery.
Locked on.
Come on! Bastard!
Approaching gun range.
How slow do you want me to fly? Lock onto it. Ah, finally. Alright. Weapons free!
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Wow!
You're doing fine, Golf Team. Keep it up, Cyber. Come on, it looks like this operation's gonna go like clockwork. This ought to end the war for good. The plaza is surrounded by numerous Allied tanks, and the atmosphere is stirred. Today's signatures will ratify an agreement which calls for the disarmament of Belka. This battle should put an end to the war.
An end to the war, but not to hostilities. For sure.
The ceasefire was agreed upon
Ow.
due in large part to the 7 nuclear attacks. According to our sources, the agreement also touches on the possession of nuclear armaments. Today is a day of hope. A will be greatly reduced.
Will it though? Yeah, it's funny, right? The news broadcast is saying one thing, but we know how Ace Combat 5 and Future goes. Yeah. After what the Belkans did. Never forget. Because they're angry, PJ, that's why. They ain't gonna give up that easily. Not after what Osea did. It's not like Belka's blameless, but, you know.
Nice kill. Radar lock.
Warning! The enemy's locked onto you!
Call 1, Fox 2.
I'll take the Demon Lord's head as a trophy.
Locked on. Bandits in gun range. Calm 1, missile launch.
Taken off? I don't think so. Never mind, he took off.
Some bandits are flying through the tunnel. Stay alert. They'll be out in any second.
This is Golem 2. Something's wrong. There's too many to be remnant forces.
Approaching gun range.
Nice kill, Golem 1.
Warning, the enemy's locked onto you.
I'm hit. My plane's been damaged internally.
Locked on.
They're stubborn and they'll never change. This is my everything. Shoot down the Demon Lord. The war's over. You're the one who can't stop fighting the war. Haven't they heard? We're in a ceasefire.
We're in a ceasefire, and yet Osea sent us. Osea sent us mercenaries to go wipe these guys up. While negotiating a ceasefire. Do you like your flight sims with a side of real politic? Good question. How many points did you earn? And how many will you kill to be satisfied, huh? You asshole. Okay, yeah, you know, all jokes aside though, this is a good story, isn't it? The grays, like the grays of war. The gray and gray of war. Well, the game's telling me I got one more I need to kill.
Bandits in gun range.
After that, yes, it will be enough.
The Belkan remnant forces have been completely eliminated. Well done, Golem team.
Nevertheless, the great war that enveloped the eastern countries and cost the lives of so many has finally come to an end.
This is no remnant resistance. This war's not over yet.
There's a lot less moral ambiguity missions. Well, that game's theme is more about coming together, I guess, by the end.
operation was a success.
That's the whole point, you
ceremony
know.
was also
Put
conducted
aside the
without any
differences.
trouble. The various governments will meet to discuss how to deal
Unite
with the
in
mercenary
the pursuit of
forces
space.
in accordance with the war end agreement.
It's more optimistic for sure. But you know, this is the prequel, that's why. Oh, you can fly the EA-18. Does it actually have ECM, I wonder? Do you get the option to have ECM?
June 20th, 1995. A treaty declaring a cessation of hostilities was signed in Lumen, a city on the border of South Belka and Osea. It was a one-sided treaty that heavily favored Osea. The borders of the affected countries that fluxed greatly over the past years finally settled down at the cost of many human lives. The battlefield shifted to the tables, and the politicians from all countries squabbled with each other over the rights to the underground natural resources, the initial cause of this war. 6 months passed without any developments. 6 months of void. I focused on this time period for the hidden truth laid there. And I learned that my pursuit of him was not a mistake.
There was a secret mission.
The top officers in the Belkan army have pulled a coup d'etat. Calling their organization a world with no boundaries, the forces bombed the city of Lumen, where the cessation of hostilities treaty was signed, using a giant gunship codenamed XBO. Your mission is to pursue the XBO and... Wait! We've just received an emergency transmission from the control tower. Unidentified aircraft are approaching our base. Scramble all planes. Quick, there's no time. Get into the air immediately.
Well, you heard him. No time. Okay, actually, can I go plane shopping real quick before that, though, boss? Is that okay? Strike flanker. No, I can't afford anything, jammer. Oh, this actually does have an ECM pod. That's funny. Well, I can buy it right now. We'll be sticking with this. We'll be sticking with RSC-37. But yeah. That's something interesting to mess around with, I guess. I wonder what they do.
Warning, heavy ECMs. We're now on Code 1 alert. I didn't anybody notice them until now. Visual confirmation of labs approaching the base. Everyone head to your posts. This is Com 2. Control tower, situation report. Fire! Unidentified craft entering our airspace. Here they come. Take them out.
Oh my god, that is huge!
They're going for the runway. Direct hit on the runway. We can't take off.
Our runway! How do I take off?
Be the GOM team. Send them up.
I guess the runway is still intact enough for us to take off. Control checks.
Emergency launch. Hurry.
Yeah, emergency. Got it. It's time to go. Clear for takeoff. We interrupt this political drama to bring you Darius Burst. Warning, large battleship approaching.
I equipped this plane myself. Bring it back in one piece.
I'm not even gonna begin to try and pronounce that thing's name until I hear it.
Ground zero. No signs of life.
Oh. Ground. Oh my god, look at the crater. Ooh.
Extensive damage. GOM team,
Cost of war. The cost of war is steep indeed.
We have to go into battle.
And there's the castle. Whoa. This lake wasn't here the last time. That's wow. You got to see before and after. There you are. You big whale. Big sky whale. Jesus, that thing is huge.
Target XP sighted.
It's a hey look, it's a very early it's a shmup boss. It's a very early arsenal burn.
One to Espada 2. It's
Espada.
time to stop the Demon Lord.
Spada Squadron.
Espada 2, roger. Lead the way. It's the one who destroyed our base.
Gom 1, Gom 2, commence the attack on XBO. XBO must be destroyed. It's the only way to prevent a world with no boundaries.
I must be slowing down. My gauges are going crazy.
Wait, we're engaging friendly aircraft. These are Sapin fighters. Ustio, 6th Air Division's a Sapin aircraft. Cease attack immediately.
Well, I don't think they're gonna do that.
All right, I approve the fight against the Sapin forces.
We're not fighting just Belkans anymore. It's a bunch of people who are sick and tired of everything and have decided, you know, maybe the problem with war is nations. Perhaps the real problem is nations to begin with. Oh god! I crashed into his... I think I crashed into his plane corpse. Plane corpse is wreck. It's whatever. Gun! Alright, let's hang back a little bit. Let the XLEs do their work. Kill them guns.
Warning! The enemy's tracking you on radar!
Missile break! Gom 1, missile evaded.
Oh my god, look at all these targets though.
Launch, launch.
This is a shmup boss.
XBO will be out of combat airspace in 20 miles. Move it.
Damn! He's closing in on everyone!
Get some attacks in around the XBO cockpit. That should mess up his steering. The XBO has been stripped of all defenses. Take her out, Gom team.
Jeez, you're huge.
Warning! The enemy's locked onto you!
Oh, he's got missiles in the front. Hang on though. I see some named aces over there. I've got time.
Radar lock.
I've got time and missiles.
Gom 2, special weapons are almost gone! It was too early for freeze out.
Well, you pronounced it there. I didn't quite catch it still though. I don't even know what language it is. Restful girl.
Someone just bagged a bandit.
Alright, back to business. It's Norse. Ah. Give it total space on it? Oh.
Warning! The enemy's locked onto you.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do with this thing? Alright, let's get behind it.
That plane is heavily damaged, but it's still flying.
Box 2.
Am I hitting it? Or do I gotta go at it from the front? I might not be hitting it. I might have to hit it from the front.
Missile break.
I'm not seeing like
Unable to maintain.
I'm not seeing like the hit impacts. Oh, okay, yeah, there we go.
The XBO's taking a death blow. It was Cypher. Cypher did it.
Nice work, GOM team. Operation complete.
Our death is not the end of everything. The rest is up to you.
There's a coded message on the radio. Decrypting message. Yo, buddy. You still alive? Yes.
Oh.
Thanks to you, the XBO has been shot down. However, our base was heavily damaged in the surprise attack. The squadron that you engaged consisted of Sapin and Osean fighters. We're currently investigating the situation. Once we determine the location of the renegade organization, we will launch a counterinsurgency operation.
Whew. Alright. Oh, name drop. The Demon of the Round Table.
We have confirmed that the aircraft that attacked our base belonged to the major rebel organization, A World with No Boundaries. This highly organized renegade army is comprised of soldiers from numerous countries, including Osea, Sapin, and of course Belkan. They are believed to possess a massive arsenal of weapons. The coup forces are gathered at Mud, in northern Belgium, where they've confiscated the Avalon Dam facility from the Belkan army. What's worse, we've discovered that this facility houses an experimental V2 weapon. Unfortunately, it took us a long amount of time to uncover this information due to the facility's location beneath the dam's waters. Proceed immediately to Avalon and destroy the V2 weapon. Note that B7R blocks your route from Valais Air Base to Mud. You will most likely encounter fierce resistance from the crew forces of both B7R and Mud. Remember to be prepared for attacks from land, air, or elsewhere when choosing which aircraft to pilot. This mission will succeed upon the destruction of the V2 in the target area and your safe return to base. Now go destroy that weapon and come back in one piece. Anything else is
Okay.
unacceptable.
The music says final mission. The music sounds like final mission stuff. Alright, might be a lost chance to buy a new airplane. Actually... yeah, I think we're fine with what we have. Yeah, this one is better air to air anyway. Alright, here we go, chat. I actually don't remember if this is the last mission or not, or if there's one more after this.
Your final sortie.
Okay, I think it is, yeah.
Alright, launch preparations complete.
Whew. Which means we've got a tunnel coming up. We might not be getting a briefing anymore in between, I think is what it is. Yeah, we're just flying. I think it's gonna be from here to B7R, B7R to Avalon, and then final battle. If I remember correctly. So everything in a straight row. Here we go then.
Pass through B7R. It's an awful place, but the fastest shortcut. Maintain current course.
Stormy round table. Yeah, I have a feeling we're about to fight another A squadron first. I mean, we're going to the round table where we should be fighting. This is just a big old boss arena. This is the equivalent of a big old boss arena.
Detected close to area B7R.
Well, there they are.
There's no time to change course. Eliminate enemy forces in the round table and break through it.
What
We have
squadron?
different ID signals in Belkan.
What squadron we fighting?
This is Wizard 1. The Demon Lord has captured the net.
Ah.
This is Wizard 5, Roger. Let's begin. Target acquired. There's 4 of them. They're approaching from the front.
Here's Wizard Squadron.
The Demon Lord has built himself up quite a name. Let's see if he can live up to it.
Come on, Ocean aircraft. Can't you read your IFM? We're allies, not enemies.
These aren't friendly craft. They're coup d'etat forces.
What are you doing? The war's ended long ago.
Whatever their reasons, some pilots from Osea have joined the coup. You don't have time to play around with them. Hurry up and shoot them all down.
What are you fighting for?
This place is no longer a battlefield. The World War is being fought on a small round table in a meeting room.
It's a discussion to decide the beginnings of a new era.
Yeah.
Crashing greed is the cause of all conflict.
Well, I got rid of him. I don't know if he had more dialogue, but it appears I've gotten rid of him. Oh, hang on.
Bandits down. Nice shooting.
He's not destroying anything unnecessarily. The Demon Lord is just as good as they say.
Captain, we can win this.
Stealth planes.
Don't let him leave you alive. Fire at the cockpit.
Ah, is that why they're called Wizard Squadron? They've got extra stealth planes hiding.
Victory is ours. Wizard 1 is flying out front again. Fuck still.
Only 4? That's not right. Stealth fighters are mixed in with them.
I can see him well from here.
Damn, reconfirming position.
And the Demon Lord of the Round Table must exit the stage.
Oh, there's multiple of them.
We will carry out the new creation of destruction through the power of righteousness.
What do you mean?
Territories, peoples, authorities, all will be liberated. This is the new state a world with no boundaries will create. Neither nations nor nationalities have meaning. We will erase these unnecessary borders.
You know, after everything that's happened, that is an understandable. That is pretty understandable, I guess. Understandable position to take. Creation of destruction. Ow.
Enemy forces have suffered considerable damage. Comm team, you're almost there.
When the stars of the round table, you'll be buried here, Demon Lord.
Missile warning.
I'm gonna get killed if I don't do something.
Radar lock.
Tricky bastards.
Bandits in gun range.
Looks like a trap.
Approaching gun range. Radar lock.
I'll be hot on your tail until your fuel burns up. Warning! The enemy's tracking you on radar!
Nah. Stop juking me.
Missile off target. Bandits in gun range. Missile launched.
I'll get you. I'm gonna get you gone, wizard.
Come on, just bagged a bandit!
Missile break. Radar lock. Calm on, Fox 2.
Warning! The enemy's tracking you on radar!
Bandits in gun range.
I'll track him down with me.
Approaching gun range. Locked on.
Maybe we'll shoot each other down. That would be a good way to go.
Launch. Launch. Calm 1, your special weapons are almost gone.
There's no one on the same level as Calm 1.
Gotcha.
The world with no boundaries will pen a new story.
All enemy planes are down. There has been no change in plans. Stay on course to target destination.
I'll follow Cypher to the end.
Alright, that's that segment.
I never expected their defense network to be so strong. An Allied Forces squadron approaching from a different route should be arriving at the rendezvous point any time now. It seems the coup force isn't playing around. Maintain your present course and rendezvous with the Allied squad.
Yeah, okay, it's straight. These last few ones are just straight on with no
I'll transmit the latest data we've received from the Allied
I don't think we get to
forces.
change our plane.
According to this, the dam is protected by an intensive anti-aircraft defense
We took it a
network.
briefing though.
To deal with this, the Allied squadron will draw anti-aircraft fire to itself in the skies. Meanwhile, GOM team will join the Allied squad's Avalon Dam strike team and approach the target at low altitude through the canyon. That's the only way we stand a chance at succeeding. If you destroy the V2 launch control facility, you should be able to stop the weapon from being fired. The V2 will probably be equipped with a nuclear warhead. The destruction caused by its single warhead will most likely dwarf the damage inflicted by that tactical nuclear attack before. All the Allied forces will be mobilized for this full-scale operation. It seems this war doesn't want to come to an end. We must stop the V2 launch. Hurry!
Alright. Yeah, no plane switch. Whatever we picked, we're going in for the rest of this. Are you ready for the tunnel run? You know we were going to do one.
Pilots, check your plane and prepare for refueling.
Yeah, you know what? I'll skip the refueling. I'm hyped right now. I want to go straight into the action. Avalon Dam. There's that Arthurian motif again.
Calm team,
Avalon.
keep low to the water on your approach to Avalon. You'll be shot down if you fly high. Get to the enemy fortress. Once you're close, increase altitude and fly over the dam.
This is PJ. If I'm with you, I know I can do it. I'll follow your lead.
It's the Calm team. We've been waiting for you. Follow us and we'll escort you to Avalon. Keep it low and steady, Calm team. We'll handle any fighters. You're not the only pros. You passed the first bridge. Damn, careful. Calm down. Calm isn't the only team that can fight. Our guys above are taking the heat. Don't let them down.
Ow.
But keep it cool. My left wing's hit. Sorry. Service board pulling out.
Okay.
Calm 1 is crashed.
Those gaps are not big enough.
Pilots, check your plane and...
Yeah, Sungwoo was a little bit like it. Alright, you know what? Never mind shooting down anything. I am going to go full throttle through this canyon.
Get to the enemy fortress. Once you're close, increase altitude and fly over the dam.
This is PJ. If I'm with you, I
We'll
know
fly under the bridges.
I'll follow your lead.
You've passed the first bridge. Careful. Calm down. Calm isn't the only team that can fight. Guys above are taking the heat. Don't let them down.
Oh yeah, this is
You've passed the second bridge.
this is very adrenaline filled. Doing it this way,
Service board
full throttle.
Joker 1's down. 10 planes left. Joker 4 disengaged. 9 planes left. You passed the third bridge. Gizmo 2, hang in there. It won't be long until Calm team takes out the V2.
V2 is a World War II thing.
Joker 2 also went down. 6 planes left. Damn, Menace 2's been hit too. 5 planes left.
I feel like I'm about to hurl.
Enemy fighters at 6 o'clock. No use, I can't shake them. Go on ahead. 2 planes are through.
I'm in.
Who made it through? Calm? All planes, you're on the attack above. Calm team will handle the V2.
We're gonna stop it no matter what. I never want to see that man land again.
V2 is ready for lift.
Oh shit. Ah.
Calm 1 is down.
Oh no, I glanced the wall. Oh well. Well, it is a tunnel run.
Pilots, check your plane.
Oh, here we go again.
Keep low to the water on your approach to Avalon. You'll be shot down if you
But yeah, you can look it up. The V2 is an actual
Get to the
missile.
enemy fortress. Once
It's a
you're
World War
close,
II. It's a World War II
increase
German
altitude
thing.
and fly over the dam.
This is PJ. If I'm with you, I know I can do it. I'll follow your lead.
This roller coaster of a canyon run,
Pass
though.
the first bridge.
Canyon run into tunnel run.
Careful. Calm down. Calm isn't the only team that can fight. Our guys above are taking the heat. Don't let them down. Hurry, but keep it cool. You've passed the second bridge. My left wing's hit. Sorry. Service board pulling out. Joker 1's down. 10 planes left. Joker 4 disengaged. 9 planes
coaster ride. Ooh. Ah, a little too fast. I'm flooring it through this canyon because it's more fun and it's more challenging. But okay, if I keep crashing, I'll stop doing it. But otherwise, you know, food travel is the way to go. The Star Wars, the Star Wars trench run, you know. Oh boy. That was close. That was very close for comfort. Okay, wait here. Alright, slow it down. Line it up. Oh, I can just blind fire at it. Okay. Let's take a couple tries. Tunnel runs are always tricky. Oh, you just need to be able to see what we're doing, you know? We've got plenty of time once we actually get to the dam.
Get to the enemy fortress. Once you're close, increase altitude and fly over the dam. This is PJ. If I'm with you, I know I can do it. I'll follow your lead. You passed the first bridge.
That's how you know this is tough though, right? It's a final mission. Ow. No, you know what? Missiles up the tailpipe don't matter too much because if I crash into a wall at any point, it's game over anyway. Slow. Take it slow. Take it slow. I'll go for that one on the way back.
There are 3 launch control devices positioned at the base of the dam. Destroy them all.
battle to realign the borders and move to the meeting.
The two on the left, two on the right first. Then we keep
Those
going.
lines will give birth to new conflict. Rising above countries and armies, our world with no boundaries will become one. For the ideal, for the people. It's time for a perfect world without restrictions or wars. Me too will erase the old one.
Take out the launch control devices before barriers close up and cover their facilities.
We've got 5 minutes. We've got 5 minutes. We can do this.
He's flying with a sense of justice. Show him what Avalon is all about.
Avalon, this is the final destination.
Locked on.
I have to stop them from launching the V2.
Multiple passes into the tunnel. Okay, 3 passes and we should get everything.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Yeah, we got time. We got time. Got plenty of time. Don't panic.
Locked on. Missile launched.
This music though.
Enemies locked onto you. The control facility barriers are halfway closed. Move it, comm team. Locked on. Enemy facility destroyed.
Okay, we got 4 minutes. We got 4 minutes. I can afford to take one more pass. It'll be fine. Let's get this. Let's get these first 2 first.
Radar locked. Our facilities have been damaged.
Is an X-29 here?
Lux 2, Lux 2.
What's an X-29 doing down here?
Locked on.
In 3 minutes.
Our facilities have suffered additional damage. We've lost the stabilizer and gyro systems. Radar lock. 3 minutes to V2 launch. Missile hit. Fox 2. Radar lock.
2 minutes.
Are we being attacked from above? Checking data links. Countdown is normal.
I can't go down after getting this far.
Enemy facility destroyed. Closing thermal 1, area B.
Alright, I almost got it. This will be the last pass. Okay. Don't screw this up.
Cypher, destroy the V2. You're our only hope. Don't worry about friendly fire. Just unload everything you've got. Radar lock.
30 seconds.
Over the defense barriers. I don't care if we're closed in. All V2 control facilities have been destroyed. We did it! We stopped the V2 launch! We're gonna be branded as heroes! We're confirming the situation. Cypher, PJ, stand by.
Whew. We did it, chat. We're out of there.
Now the war's finally over. I got a girlfriend back at the base. I'm gonna propose to her when I get back. I even bought flowers. Warning, unknown target approaching at high speed. Break! Ah! Dang it! So, have you found a reason to fight yet? Buddy.
Flamenco. Why do I hear flamenco? Without beginning or end, the ring stretches into the infinite. Okay. Gotta lock in, chat. I might not be talking too much. I've never done this before.
Confirmed reactivation of nuclear silo. Com team, continue your mission. Engage. Stand by. We're analyzing the situation.
I mean, of course, I'm aware of this fight, but I've never actually fought it.
Shoot down the enemy. I'll run a plane analysis and fill you in ASAP. Those who survive a long time on the battlefield start to think they're invincible. I bet you do too, buddy.
Don't you point that nose at me. Ow. Okay, there was a glancing blow. That's fine, that's fine. Oh, yes. Isn't it epic, though? I'm actually fighting the Zero fight. There you go.
Phase 1 analysis complete. Transmission from enemy craft detected. He's controlling the V2 launch. Did you see the orders from here? Less orders given us.
Ah!
We're going to start over.
He's using burst missiles now.
That's what V2 is for.
Let us live not. Whoa. It's so epic. God damn this franchise. I'll get you yet. One-on-one dogfight with a super plane. Can you see why this is considered one of the pinnacles of the franchise? It is very epic though. Tough too. This guy Pixie's flying like a maniac. It's time! ADFX-02. God damn, that music timing was perfect. Alright, let's joust him. Knights of the Round Table, baby! Off angle. Not. Don't have his angle. Alright. Straight ahead. Turn around. Where'd you go? Come at me. Oh, I got it. Nope, too close. Yeah, he deliberately goes for head on as well. Ha ha! Let's go! God damn that. I'm feeling pretty awesome. I'm feeling pretty awesome.
Cypher. Come on, let's go back home. Wouldn't want to keep anyone waiting for you.
What a finale, huh, chat?
So this is the hidden truth about the war. And this is where his trail ends as well. The impact of the 7 nuclear detonations on the world's psyche was great. Those who witnessed the carnage went on to organize a global arms reduction. Perhaps they were admonishing themselves. Furthermore, the existence of V2 was concealed. The events that occurred after the war faded from people's memories, and these men were also sealed away from history. Maybe this was one path to achieve peace. And here the curtain falls on this story. However, that does not mean their own stories came to an end.
I fly under the code of knighthood. It's no surprise, since we soldiers are the descendants of the Belkan Knights. We protect the meek and give our lives for honor, but that does not mean that we are generous, since generosity will cost us our lives. If the pilot survived to the end of the war, he must have carried out these rules.
I bailed out and landed here. The captain was gone. I've lived a comfortable life since then, and I probably have him to thank for that. They ring the bells here at dusk to honor the liberation of the capital. It signals peace, but to me, they are the sounds of death.
As we shot him down when the bells are ringing.
Hatred cannot be the only motivation for war. It only brings about more pointless deaths. I lost most of my students. They were all my children, my flesh and blood. I will never overcome that grief. I'll probably never teach anyone again, nor will I ever go up in the sky again. I have entrusted everything I know to a new generation. I'll just look on from here.
Espada Squadron.
Marcela Vasquez, the Espada team's number 2 and former member of the Sapan Air Force, 9th Air and Land Division, 11th Tactical Fighter Squadron. She is thought to be a survivor of the Coup d'etat squadron. She currently earns a living as a dancer.
Yes, Sapin is just Spain with 2 letters switched around.
If the Demon Lord hadn't appeared, our lives might have been different. For me, it wasn't about flying or ideals. Most of all, it was about him, my flight lead. Our mission was to escort the heavy command cruiser that was to act as transportation for the organization. And the Demon Lord appeared, as if to block our path. I will never forget his overwhelming power. One by one, my comrades were shot down, and then the mother bird we were supposed to protect.
Hey, I did that! Me!
We survived after the fight. We left our organization and returned to the ground together. But those whose hearts are in the sky will always return to the sky. He was one of them, and so he left, even though his wounds had yet to heal, and he died there, never to return to me. But I don't blame anyone. The regret and suffering that remained after that battle were also what he had given me. They're among the precious few things he left behind.
So, interesting fact. Espada 1 becomes a yellow target after you damage him. I think that dialogue actually changes if you do shoot him down.
Former captain of the Ocean Air Defense Force, 8th Air
She'll
Division.
refer to how he
32nd
he
Tactical
died
Fighter
in that
Squadron.
battle because you shot him down instead
His
of
actions during the Belkan
stuff,
War
yeah.
are surrounded in mystery, and he is rumored to be one of the founders of a world with no boundaries. His whereabouts were unknown after the decisive battle.
Yeah, I didn't
of
shoot him down. I left him
Valtryek.
alone.
But several years later, he resurfaced as a leader of a terrorist organization. Today, he is serving time in prison.
This darkness and that little window are my entire world now. I'm actually rather fond of it. The darkness envelops me in a borderless world, a world with no boundaries. He was not the reason we were unable to change the world. No matter what the desired outcome is, the world can still change, as long as people expand their knowledge and desire change. Today's world has already changed from what it was back then.
Final interview.
Larry Falk, also known as Solo Wing Pixie. GALM Team's number 2, and member of the Ustio Air Force, 6th Air Division, 66th Air Force Unit.
666.
That's right. This man was his buddy. And his enemy.
Every squadron / ace that we shot down.
I should have died that day, but I didn't. I dragged my wounded body and reached ground zero of the nuclear detonations. A barren, empty land. I felt an unbearable sadness when I witnessed that landscape. There were still people living there. They were the ones that saved me. It may be true that the world has no need of borders, but would getting rid of them really change anything? The world won't change for the better unless we trust people. Trust is vital in a peaceful world. But that will never happen. I'm still on the battlefield. Right now I'm near a border. I want to see for myself what borders really mean, and what their volition really is. I may not find what I'm looking for, but I still want to try. Anyway, that's what I've come to believe, and I think that's enough. Will he see this video? If you do meet him, give him a message for me. Yo, buddy. Still alive? And thanks, friend. See you again.
And there he goes. Will we see this video? We do.
The Demon Lord of the Round Table. A warrior who soared through the Belkan War, inspiring both fear and admiration. His presence filled the skies for but a few short months before he disappeared. Apart from that, nothing is known about him. I was never able to find out what kind of a person he really was. But whenever they talked about him, they always had a slight smile on their faces. That, perhaps, may be my answer.
Masterpiece. Oh. God damn though, right? Oh, the PS2 trilogy of Ace Combat in the books. And for everyone who's been coming into the franchise from 7, it's nice to go back and see where these roots came back from, you know? Where our roots came from. I say that even though I've never actually played an Ace Combat game until I started this PS2 trilogy. I've always been an Observer fan, but, you know, now that I've actually gotten behind the seat of the cockpit, yeah, feeling pretty good. And now that we have all this appreciation, you know, Yeah, too bad about Fire's Liberation being Xbox exclusive. No easy way to play that one. But it's okay. AC6 isn't actually super relevant to 7. 7 mostly references the PS2 trilogy in terms of like callbacks and stuff. There is a couple callbacks to 6, but nothing like major. So as far as like just getting the most out of the you know, the appreciation before we hop into 7 and play through it ourselves, I think playing through the Holy Trinity is good enough. This credits music though, right? Oh man. Yeah. I think out of the 3, honestly, 0 might be my favorite. 0 might be my favorite just for the presentation alone, you know. Just the entire framing device of it being an old war documentary is such a creative way to handle it. And yeah, I really enjoyed the integration of the FMV cutscenes too. Right? I mean, for a lot of people, it's gonna be a toss-up between 5 and 0 for sure, you know, because 5 is probably the most ambitious. It's the longer one. It's got the biggest like set pieces. It's got a lot of twists and turns. You know, it's basically an entire season of Gundam that you can play through, more or less. But I really, really like Zero's presentation. So I think out of the Trinity, Zero is probably my favorite. But they're all really good, yeah. 4, 5, 0, yeah. Yeah, 5 has a lot of super cinematic set pieces, yeah. 5 has all the dramatic cinematic set pieces. 0 has... But I think I will say 0 has the best one-on-one dogfight boss yet to be topped, I think. Like, 7's not bad, you know? 7's definitely not bad in terms of its, one-on-one dogfights, but, you know, dogfighting soloing Pixie in his super plane, there's a special je ne sais quoi to it. Well, Mihai does when he shows up in his experimental Exo 2 Strike Wyvern. Oh, you mean him coming at head on at you? Yeah. All these photos too, as part of the credits. Like even the credits really feel like the credits of a documentary, right? I think that's why I really appreciate this whole thing. All the cutscenes, the introduction, the presentation. The introduction is like a movie's introduction credits. The ending is like a movie's ending credits. Ground Zero from one of the detonations. I think another thing that's probably pushing Zero to the top for me. I think out of the 3 PS2 games, Zero is probably my favorite soundtrack. Yeah. Ocean Broadcasting Company documentary special. Warriors in the Belkan War. Literally. Yeah. It's the commitment, you know? And see if you can take. You saw the path you take. Mostly night. Yeah, it's been night all the way. We actually mostly got A and S ranks. Huh. All things considered, we actually mostly got A and S ranks. The only thing I didn't get in... Yeah, the only one I didn't get just now was, early on. Yeah. The 2 missions where I just beeline to the objective, yeah, I got C. But otherwise, I did pretty good this time. Alright, alright. That was good stuff. Alright, chat. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the holy trinity of Ace Combat. The next time we dive back into this franchise, we're going to head to modern times, and we're going to be playing 7. So look forward to that. I'm very excited to get to 7 myself, so soon. Soon. Okay, chat. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys around soon. Peace.